What's up, family? If you are here, you are wanting to understand better the layout of a high frequency broker. And that's what I'm going to do for you here today. I'm going to go to an in depth explanation of the layout of a high frequency broker. My name is Darren J. I'm coming to you all from Atlanta, Georgia. My team is Generational Wealth, my network. And as you see on your screen, Generational Wealth HF, which is high frequency. I focus a lot of my time and energy on high frequency, so much so that I have not actively traded in any of my live MT4 accounts in months. So let's get into it. All right. So this is the general layout of a high frequency broker. Now, this is by forex. I also recommend IQ The layout's going to be the exact same. Only difference is going to be the color. Race options, same thing, just the color's going to be different, right? I recommend buy forex IQ to trade live with. All right, so when you open up the broker, when you go to trading, this is what the platform is going to look like. The particular pair that you're on is Euro USD. So I like to use the tick chart because it allows me to better see some things that I'm looking for when it comes to entries, right? So turbo, that is the time that I stay on because I am typically trading at 2 minutes, meaning I'm getting in a trade for 2 minutes and I only allow myself to roll over twice. Reason being is because if you know the time analysis or the time rule when it comes to HFX, is 3 times your chart analysis. My chart analysis I do at 3 minutes, right? So 3 minutes times 3 is 9 minutes, right? So if I'm getting in a trade for 2 minutes and I roll over 2 times, that puts me in a trade for 8 minutes, which is still in the lifetime of my analysis. If I roll over again, if I was to roll over 3 times, that's going to give me 16 minutes, which now I have outlived my analysis. I'm moving on. If the market hasn't done what it told me it was going to do, I'm moving on after 2 rollovers. But I will say with my analysis, with my strategy, I don't have to roll over that many times. So that's particularly how I trade, right? So for demo purposes, we're going to keep this on a minute. We'll go down to a minute here, but this is where you would change your amount. Let's say if you wanted to trade with $1,000 per trade, this particular pair, let's see what EU's paying out. EU 73%. So if I'm willing to go with proper risk management, $1,000, profit would be $730 with a successful cleared trade, right? So you change the amount here. Like I said, demo purposes, we're gonna go to $1. Fixed time is off. I personally do not leave fixed time on. Just to each their own. I've done both. From my experience, it's not that big of a difference. So fixed time is off, meaning let's say if I got in a trade for 2 minutes, it may have me in a trade for 1 minute and 55 seconds, right? So keep it on, keep it off. I personally keep it off. And that's how I like trade. You got your call button, you got your put button. Call meaning that I'm forecasting that the market is going to close above the green line. Put saying that I'm forecasting the market is going to close below the red line, right? So that's that side of the screen. And if we're on the left side of the screen, you have all of your currency pairs. So I mainly trade currencies. This is where I spend a lot of my time trading currencies. But let's say if you didn't want to trade currencies, you can change to commodities, gold and silver. I also trade gold. Let's say you want to go to cryptos. There you go. Now, me personally, I do not trade anything lower than 70%. Cryptos generally never at 70% for the most part. Their payouts are a lot lower. I don't like how they move in terms of high frequency. So I personally don't trade them in high frequency. So right now it's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's only 4 pairs that are 70%, right? So if you wanted something that keeps you focused, that, keeps you, only looking at 2 or 3 pairs, then go for it. But that's how you change it. So let's go. We have stocks as well. Let's go back to currencies. Let's see. I want to catch my GBP USD. 85%. Right. All right. So let's go ahead and let's hit call. Right. So you're doing analysis. This is just for teaching purposes, right? So I hit the green button, it went below. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm going to double up, right? So what that has done, it's given me another entry with the same expiration time as my initial entry, right? And then what I'm gonna also do for the top position, for the top position, it should still let me do it. For the top position, I'm gonna roll over, right? Now what that rollover did, it bought me more time. So it extended the time of that trade for another minute. So now I have 2 minutes of the top position. And it also charged me 30%. So now this trade position is $1.30, right? So rollover allows you to buy more time, but it charges you 30%. So that's why you want to be in proper risk management, right? So because when you roll over, that's going to compound that particular trade order, right? So that's what it looks like when you go to utilize rollover or double up. Like I said, when I trade, I'm trading at 2 minutes and I do not allow myself to roll over more than 2 times. What else will you find down here? So if you ever get so deep in profits, let's say we got in right here, the last 3 digits, 330, and it went up to 2 or 3.30330. I'm so deep in profits. What the broker's gonna do? Be like, hey, so you want to sell your position? So there'll be a little bullhorn that pops up down here, right? So that happens. Ladies and gentlemen, don't hit the bullhorn. Just don't do it. Because what you're doing is you're selling your position. And what that is going to do, the broker may give you a couple dollars. Nothing near what you would have got if you just continued to stay in a trade and it cleared. So open, close. So if you want to see your close trades, you go there. If you want to, see what your win and loss ratio or lesson ratio is, that's where you go there. Like I said, this is my demo account with forex that I do not trade in. I do not trade in a lot. If I'm over here, I'm training. Oh, turnover. Okay. Total turnover right here, right? All right. So let's say you took the bonus. So you went to Generational Wealth HF page and you decided to take the bonus, right? Which I recommend, especially if you're learning. Then you have to turn your account over 3 times. So if you did use the tunnel link and you started this account with 250 and you took the 200% bonus, now you have 750, which means that turning over your account 3 times is $2,250, right? And what that looks like is that doesn't mean you have to have $2,250 in profits. You just have to have $2,250 in your total turnover to withdraw without any penalties or fees. Now, same thing with if you did take the bonus. Now, instead of 3 times, you just have to turn over your account twice. So if you took 250 and your total turnover needs to be 500 before you can withdraw without any penalties or fees. So that is where you find your turnover rate right down here. So that's the general layout of the broker. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. My personal info will be in the description below. I'm here for you guys. My team is here. Generational Wealth, that's who we are. At the end of the day, I want to see you all be successful. I want to see you all achieve whatever level of success you want to achieve from this opportunity. I mean, I can consistently make 6 figures, but if I don't share that with somebody else, what does that say about me? What does that say about my network, right? So I'm more than willing to show you how to get reproducible results, how to achieve whatever level of success it is you want to achieve from this opportunity, because that's who we are, that's who I am. And like, subscribe, share this video, and Darren J. When you think you can't, you can. When you want to quit, keep pushing. When you doubt, just believe. Belief combined with faith. The only limitation is your imagination. Y'all take care.